Luna, a charming and cheerful girl who works as the chief architect at her parents' construction company, finds herself running late for an important meeting. Despite getting caught in the rain, her radiant smile never fades. Upon meeting with her parents, Luna learns the unsettling news that their main lawyer has quit and they need to find a replacement. Out of the candidates, they choose the only one they believe is worthy, and it turns out to be CX. Luna is categorically against his appointment because he's not just any man. He's someone she knows all too well, her first and only love from 10 years ago. A decade earlier, Luna had four carefree student friends: Sam, Kira, Via, and Jaina. They spent their time having fun after school, often enjoying drinks at a bar. One evening, while at the bar, the girls notice a group of guys nearby. Luna, who is usually focused on her studies and sees relationships as a distraction, suddenly notices a guy who makes her heart race: CX. Although Sam tries to make a move on one of the guys, CX comes off as rude and too talkative, causing the girls to retreat. But when Luna sees another girl approach him, jealousy burns within her, assuming they are together. Returning to the dorm, Kira notices Luna's behavior change, and Luna, embarrassed and afraid of her feelings, confesses that she's genuinely in love with CX, despite realizing it's hopeless. The next morning, Luna heads to the hospital and unexpectedly meets CX in the elevator. Every moment feels romantic to her, as she secretly longs for him to say something or kiss her, but CX leaves the elevator before she does, without a word. After visiting her best friend Savvy, Luna shares her feelings and tries to find CX on social media, but has no luck. Savvy, however, grows visibly jealous as she views Luna as more than just a friend, though Luna doesn't notice. That evening, Luna waits at the bus stop in the pouring rain, only to find CX there as well. Seizing the moment, Luna tries to talk to him, but in her nervousness, she fumbles with her phone, pretending to be on a call to prove she's single. Despite her awkwardness, they manage to learn a little more about each other. A few days later, Luna and her friends go to a university event and spot CX with another attractive girl. One of Luna's friends, trying to take control of the situation, invites CX and his friends to a house party, but CX declines. At the party, Luna becomes downhearted until CX unexpectedly shows up, having changed his mind. Still withdrawn, he doesn't engage much with anyone, but Luna's friends work to bring them closer, sending them on a store run together. During the errand, Luna flirts with CX and learns that his parents are doctors and that he's studying to become a lawyer. She finally gets his name and is able to find him on social media, nervously awaiting his response. To her excitement, he accepts her friend request, and their online conversation begins. Luna eagerly keeps up the chat, sending CX countless messages on various topics to maintain the connection. Though he remains distant, he still replies and even reacts to her photos. A few days later, they meet again at the university, but Luna keeps getting interrupted by calls from Savvy, which frustrates CX. He leaves, and from then on, he starts ignoring her. Luna, desperate to rekindle their communication, tracks him down and convinces her friends to go with her to a nightclub, where she again meets CX. However, he brushes her off and buys drinks for another girl. Heartbroken, Luna gets drunk and passes out, waking up the next morning in CX's apartment. Present-day Luna remembers all these events while trying to flee from the office after coming face-to-face with CX again. Nervous and anxious, she wishes to escape, but her parents insist she join them and CX for dinner. Torn, Luna reminisces about their shared past, particularly the morning after she first woke up in his apartment. CX had taken care of her after she had too much to drink, letting her stay at his place when she became sick. Though Luna tried to flirt with him again, CX, ever withdrawn, escorted her out the next day, leaving her feeling both cared for and confused. Despite the tension between them, Luna's friends encouraged her to pursue CX, but Luna's feelings remained complicated, especially when she saw him with another girl, Amethyst. Time passed, and Luna remained conflicted about CX's aloofness. One night, at a party, Amethyst hinted that she and CX had shared something intimate, which devastated Luna. She fled the scene and began avoiding CX, getting drunk and making out with another guy at a subsequent event. This led to a confrontation between her and CX, where she expressed her frustration with his distant behavior. Eventually, CX admitted his fault, and the two reconciled, going on a romantic getaway together. In the present, Luna is shocked to find herself working closely with CX on a new architectural project, tasked with renovating the very house where they had shared so many memories. Though she tries to refuse the job, her father and CX insist, and she reluctantly agrees. As they meet to discuss the work, CX promises a generous reward and introduces her to his best friend, which stirs feelings of jealousy within Luna. Struggling with her emotions, she leaves the meeting abruptly, declaring her hatred for CX, unable to forget the pain he caused her years ago. 10 years ago, Luna and CX were the perfect couple, envied by everyone around them. Their romantic getaways, shared photos, and intimate moments brought them closer together. However, a rift developed between them when CX, burdened with his studies, had to cut short a vacation to complete an assignment. Luna felt abandoned and spent time alone, only to realize later, with the advice of a mentor, that love was more important than her hurt feelings. She and CX made up, but their relationship continued to face challenges, particularly when Luna's friend Kira became involved in an abusive relationship, adding strain to Luna's already difficult life. One morning, Luna hears her boyfriend's phone buzzing with messages and decides to check it. To her shock, she finds messages from Amethyst and a video of them kissing, realizing that CX had cheated on her and betrayed their love just before Valentine's Day. Overwhelmed with anger, she later confronts the deputy's son at the hospital, physically attacking him. Afterward, she rejects CX when he tries to explain himself, even as he gets on his knees to beg for forgiveness. Luna remains firm, cutting off all communication with him by ignoring his calls and messages. Eventually, Kira recovers, but Luna learns that CX had gotten drunk and missed his exams, causing him to fail the course. Realizing it was partly her fault, Luna feels guilty, but still distances herself from CX, seeking comfort in her best friend's arms. CX, after promising to love her for life, leaves and wishes her happiness. In the present day, after much contemplation and advice from her friends, Luna agrees to take on CX's house renovation project. As she delves deeper into the work, memories of their shared past keep flooding back. CX remains emotionally reserved, but as they spend more time together, the tension between them builds. Soon, Luna finds herself at another party with CX, and they start to reconnect, though jealousy and mistrust still cloud her heart. Ultimately, CX reveals that he never betrayed her all those years ago. He had always loved her, but was overwhelmed by personal struggles. He opens up about his family, his sick brother, and the pressure he was under at the time. Luna, realizing the depth of his feelings, finds herself unable to deny her own any longer. After years of heartache, the couple finally reconciles, sharing a kiss as the rain pours down, just like it did when they first met. Their journey continues as CX proposes to Luna, asking her to be his girlfriend once again. She accepts, and soon after, Luna discovers she's pregnant. The couple's love, tested by time and trials, has finally come full circle, ready to start the next chapter of their lives together.